Sara Dady is back tonight from Dady Law Group. We're talking about the connection between immigration and the American dairy farmers. Thanks so much for being here.
I'm so happy to be here, Michelle. Thank you.
I am really interested in what we're going to talk about here. So, why the American dairy farmers support comprehensive immigration reform? Why is that such an important connection?
Well, I think it's a timely issue because we're heading into fall now, sadly, back to school. So we're talking about apple orchards and apple pie, which means ice cream, maybe a slice of cheddar cheese on that apple pie. And we don't often think about where our food comes from and who is helping to produce our food. The American dairy farmers are calling for comprehensive immigration reform because they rely very heavily on immigrant workers and always have. And sadly, the system that we have is not equipped to provide enough visas for the number of dairy workers that we actually need in this country.
And I'm sure, you know, we eat a lot of food. You know what I mean? Like what I'm thinking, like we need more people to help with that. We can't have less people working in the food industry, like from the ground up, literally.
Right, and so when people talk about mass deportation, they're not thinking about the 51% dairy workers who are milking those cows every day. 51% of the dairy workers are immigrant workers, and they have no way to apply for legal status under our current system, which you know is 58 years old. It's an old system that we have. And those 51% of immigrant workers account for 79% of U.S. milk supply.
Wow.
That's a lot of U.S. milk supply that we depend on undocumented workers for.
That really, really is. And yeah, that's like what we've been talking about a lot about how when you say that the current structure is so old and that it would take years and years and years for the people who are doing that every day to figure out a way to apply. Because they're not given away, right?
Right, they don't have a way. So there are a couple of things that the Dairy Farmers of America points out. One, they need a way for the workers that they already have to legalize their status. So there needs to be some sort of application process for the workers that are already here and working. If we lose those workers now, the Dairy Association, well, the U.S. GDP would take about a $32 billion hit.
Wow.
So one, we need to legalize the workers that we have now. Two, there needs to be a way for future workers to apply for visas to come and work.
Sure.
Right now, the only visa that's available is seasonal.
Okay.
And dairy farming is not seasonal, it's year-round.
Yeah.
So there needs to be an actual worker visa for year-round work like at dairy farms.
It's so interesting that there are seasonal things like that, but not year-round, because there's so many different industries that really do need people all year round. Seasonal isn't quite as utilized, I'm sure.
Right. Well, you know, we're dealing with an immigration system that was suitable for maybe the 1990s.
Yeah.
But now we're in 2024, so Congress really needs to pass a modernized immigration system to meet our economic needs.
Plus, if we took that huge, you know, downward trending with less workers, and there's going to end up being a higher price for groceries, and we're already paying a higher price.
You're exactly right, Michelle. Actually, if we lost those immigrant dairy workers that we have right now, the price of milk would double. Retail price of milk
we're
would
all
double.
Already not happy with the prices, so that would be a huge problem.
Yes.
That definitely would. All right, Sara, thanks for filling us in on all of that. If you want to reach out to Sara from Dady Law Group, you can do so on your screen right there. Thanks for being here. Coming up next, trendy, a fashion that won't break the bank, and then Spirit Day with Lima Mar. We'll be right back.